Hey, what is up guys? My name is Mihai Bratu and welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Apple collection. But yeah, I'm going to be going through all my devices that I own from my Apple collection today. And first off, I'm going to be apologizing for the lighting, the horrible lighting, because I don't know how to get it better. This is best I can do. But let's get right into it. So the boxes here that I have, as you can see, the first gen iPhone, that's the second generation iPod, iPhone 3G, iPhone 4, 4S, iPod 5, 5S, 7, and 7. So here I am at the table, as you can see right here, and the first thing I want to show you is the first gen box. So here it is, with the iPhone logo here, 4 gigabytes, Apple, 4 gigabytes, shows the iPhone, and another Apple logo. And here is the iPhone itself. I have two of them. Here's the first one I bought, and as I said, these iPhones are in no particular order, but I do want to mention that this is the first iPhone 2G I bought, and it does work. It's just a little ripped at the bottom here, if you could see, and it does have a few scratches on the back, but yeah, it's running 3.1.3 and it is working fine as it should be. Here is the other one, and the other one is in mint condition. When I say mint, I mean mint. It only has like a little nick right here, and that's it. There is nothing, and I repeat, nothing else wrong with it. No scratches anywhere, just a little bit on the bottom bezel. The only problem is you can't see it on camera, but if you look closer onto the black side of the display, up there it is. You see there's like dots. It looks like a sky. You definitely see it's full on black, whereas this one, they're just, you could definitely see there's like dots and whatnot. There it is. There it is. But that doesn't really matter to me. Here in the box we have nothing more than just a plastic cover it came with, and we have the booklet and the stickers and everything in here. I don't want to go and open it. Sadly, I do not have any accessories except for this little plastic thingy. I think it was for the charger. But besides that, here it is once again. And I'm going to be powering it off and putting it right in the box. And continuing on with the iPhones, I'm going to be taking a look at the iPhone 3G. Just like the 3GS, okay condition. Running iOS 6.0.1, I believe. Let's take a look. And sorry for the terrible focus. Yes, it is running 6.0.1. And we're going to be powering that off and setting it down in the box as well. Moving on, I do want to show you guys my most prized possession of this actual collection, which is, of course, the iPhone 4 running iOS 4. So, there it is. Once again, I will show you guys. You guys know this from my other videos if you have been watching. Go to About, and 4.2.1. Yes, this is an iPhone 4. Take a good look at the label here, the model number, and yes, that is it. The button just is a little jacked up, but besides that, the iPhone works properly as it should. Nothing wrong with it, just a little hole in the speaker grill here, but the speaker works properly. Moving on, we have my iPhone 4S running iOS 6.1.3, and I do have the fake apps for the YouTube maps and settings because I wanted to give it the iOS 5 look and feel. But if we do go to general and about, we can see it's running iOS 6.1.3, and I have it in this case because the back is getting scratched up even though it's glass. Moving on, we have my iPhone 5 running iOS 8.1.4, or no, sorry, 8.4.1, I believe. If I go into About, oh no, I don't want a software update. 8.4.1. Now the lock button does not work, and the reason I bought this is just to trade it in for iOS 6 iPhone. A substitute teacher had at my school. She agreed to that, but I haven't seen her yet, so this I might trade this in for iOS 6, so be on the lookout for that. Alright, next up we have, of course, my iPhone 5S running iOS 8.1.3. Although, you know, this did run iOS 7 at the time when I bought it, and I actually only updated it until the latest version of 7, left it, and then I had to switch it in because I dropped my other model and the speakers stopped working. This one just got a scratch from like 2 years ago down there. And I traded it in a year later, and that was when iOS 8 came out. So sadly it is running iOS 8. However, it is running a pretty old version. It still has the old music app, which, you know, I love that about it. Now we're going to be moving on to the final phone, and this isn't technically mine, but it is going to be part of my collection when my brother stops using it. However, I do have another iPhone 7, which is, of course, recording the video now. So this is the gold iPhone 7. And yeah, that's iPhone collection. Now we're going to be moving on to my iPod collection. Now the first iPod here, this is the first gen iPod. It does not work. I picked it up for $15. The guy said that he hadn't charged it in a while and he didn't have a charger for it, so I took his word that it worked, and I'm never doing this ever again. Guys, if you buy a device, make sure it powers on so you don't get like scammed like me. Moving on, I have my iPod second generation that I bought for $7 off my friend. It is running 4.2.1, and I have a few apps downloaded on it. I used to use this as my primary device at one point, when I gave up on using smartphones. As you can see, it is pretty shiny as I polished it in my other videos. Screen is definitely really scratched. That's besides the point. Then we jump to the fourth generation iPod Touch that I have purchased for $10, and then I bought a screen for $12, replaced it since it was cracked, and now my Wi-Fi is jacked up since I kind of tore the antenna cable a bit. I just realized that the other day. But yeah, I keep this in the case because once again I did polish it correctly, beautifully. You'll see how this looks in my other videos. Just go to the my new iPod 4 video and you'll see this out of the case. I don't feel like taking it out now. But yeah, this is running 6.1.6, and yeah, it's pretty okay. Power button's a little jacked up. And this is my primary device right now, aside from the 5S, which is a jailbroken iPod 4th generation, and this is my favorite device right now as it has a beautiful chrome back, just a few scratches, not a few, but you know, for iPod standards it is a few. And yeah, this is it. This is my iPod 4th generation. And I also have these two iPod Nanos. One of them is 2 gigabytes, one of them is 4. I already mentioned these. And last but not least, we have the iPad. iPad running iOS 5. No, I'm just kidding, guys. It's just a picture. I wish it was running iOS 5. It's actually running 7.1.2, I believe. Let us go in here and go to General, About, and no, actually it's running 7.1.1. Yeah, so I actually updated this to iOS 7, and then I gave up on updating it after. I actually forgot one device, guys, and that is actually the iPod 5th generation. But yeah, I forgot this from my iPod lineup. This is a 32 gig model, and it's the Space Gray, which only came in iOS 7 and higher, so it's technically on the original firmware, although hardware-wise it's not. It's like getting an iPod 4th generation white model on iOS 5. That's technically how this is. So yeah, that's like a very priced business. And also, this is the other iPod 2nd generation, the first one we ever had, the first Apple device I ever had. It's an 8 gigabyte model. It doesn't say, does it? Yeah, I don't think it says on here, but I know it's 8 GB model. And everything is in here except for the actual quick start guide. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, this is not the iPhone 4 box I got with my iPhone 4. Obviously, this is the iPhone 4 iOS 5 white Verizon box. Sorry. And yeah, you can see it's 8 GB, whereas mine, I feel it was 16, I believe. And here is the 4S box. And you could see the inside actually has little compartments, whereas the 4 box doesn't. And that thing is like stripped. And I don't know why. This my friend gave this to me. Oh, and I forgot to mention my 5S box here. This is the first iPhone I owned, and it actually has everything in here. When the accessories, these are all original. Charger doesn't work anymore. Headphones, I don't use these. I use other headphones. They're still Apple, but yeah. And yes, that is about it. Besides my 7 boxes, which are they still have the wrapping on it. Like you'll look at it and it's like it still has a little foil on it. No, that's not sealed, but I stuck it back on. And yeah, so basically that's about it, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed my collection. It's not a little messy now, but yeah, guys, I do sure hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please be sure to give this video a like, because I've been waiting to make a video like this. I just didn't know when and how, but now I decided, I have a few devices to share with you guys, and so that's why I actually shared it. So without further ado, guys, I will see you guys in the next video, and peace out.